Dota's most powerful character isn't what it seems. An orb of light that can barely do anything on its own. But in the hands of Dota's greatest masters, it became more than anyone could imagine.
For TI9, we crafted IO and this should work, right? Yeah, this should work, this and that. And so we just talked about it, right? And then we made it happen.
And it altered the course of Dota history.
I can't believe what we're seeing in this game for OG. You thought you saw it all in game 2, you thought you saw it all in game 3, there it is, gone! OG are your two-time TI champions!
IO. Like the vast majority of Dota 2 heroes, IO, the Guardian Wisp, goes all the way back to Dota All-Stars. That said, IO was actually added relatively late into All-Stars' lifecycle. IceFrog, Dota's enigmatic designer, released IO in version 6.68, which was about midway through 2010. That's just over a year before Dota 2 entered beta. The basics of IO's kit have remained pretty much untouched ever since its debut in All-Stars. And on Dota 2's official website, IO's hero page is very clear about what it does. IO links to its allies to buff them, which is true. But it also does so much more. The link in question is Tether, the lifeblood of IO's kit. IO literally tethers itself to an ally, giving them both a movement speed buff. The tether lasts until cancelled or the ally walks out of IO's range, and it both slows and damages enemies who pass through it. But that's toned down from its original design. It used to stun your opponents, which was extremely powerful. The tether also grants the ally a portion of any health or mana regeneration IO receives, which IO can generate with its overcharge ability. IO's third basic ability is called Spirit, which releases a circular flurry of orbs that can be extended or withdrawn at IO's will. The orbs explode when they collide with an enemy, dealing damage. IO's facets, unique traits that each Dota hero can choose from at the beginning of the game, are extremely simple. Your overcharge either grants attack speed and spell amplification if you want to play for offense, or armor and magic resistance if your goal is defense. League of Legends Yuumi draws a lot of inspiration from IO. Both are tether-based champions that focus primarily on supporting teammates they are attached to. But one ability changes everything you think you know about IO. Relocate. IO's ultimate, Relocate, teleports IO and the ally to which it's tethered to any location on the map. After 12 seconds, IO returns to the original departure point. If the ally is still tethered, they come with. If not, IO returns alone. Now, because of this ultimate and the way it synergizes with the rest of the abilities, Wisp actually has one of the highest skill ceilings in all of Dota. The standard, strongest aspect of IO's kit is the so-called Reload Save, where an IO player starts casting their ultimate and then tethers to your ally and saves them from certain doom.
Somehow life breaks forward, picked up control by Innocence, and then skewered back. A perfect synergy again under the tier 4 towers. He got him! Pulls him out at the last moment!
The trick to a great reload save is to not only rescue your carry from the jaws of defeat.
The Chronosphere will make up for it. Can they bring down Miracle's Emberspring? He hasn't got Renders, but he gets relocated out. IOG8's there to save the day.
But also to save yourself.
Making sure he can punish the aggression of Liquid. GH trying to tether his way out to a wolf. Man, did he fly out. And he TP'd home! GH!
Over the years, the truly world-class Whisperers, if you will, have come up with some pretty incredible ways to cheat death.
TP coming on top. There's the hunt and the quick relocate on MMY. Almost there with the stun. Could have gotten two. Crystal Maiden will TP away, but they are sacking EGM, and there will be no contest. Loda just going to march away. Trying for the TP back timing, and he gets it!
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, EGM, what a god! LGD just sitting there scratching their heads like, I thought the IO was coming back.
And while the TP interaction has become sort of a mainstay, there's no doubt Wisp enables all kinds of unbelievable feats.
Do they go in now? I think you really want to run, but they won't let them escape. Combo hooks in. Catches Hana. Cut your losses first departure. Just get out. You got the racks. Losing the Darkseer ain't no thing. But they want to fight. No, they don't. They'll relocate back. They keep them alive. What a play. Again, keeping the core heroes alive. Miracle He won't come back with a teammate, but he's done his job yet again. And buys a blink dagger.
Yep.
Maybe he will. Maybe he will. Are they ready for it? Miracle Dota. He's going to blink into the trees. He's going to TP out. Unbelievable play from this man.
But it's not just reload that makes Wisp an extremely skillful support. Adjusting your spirits with perfect precision actually allows for a ton of skill expression. In fact, for a long time, spirit bombing, where you waited for the spirits to detonate all at once, as opposed to letting them hit the enemy one by one, was a staple of IO's skill set. You could even reload into a spirit bomb or double bomb your spirits, as the cooldown to recast was shorter than the duration of the spirits themselves. That's no longer possible as the cooldowns no longer overlap, but when it was incredible.
Looks like he should be okay for the moment as Raven gets a lucky invisor in there and still taking the damage from Io. Oh, another one. Can he quite find it? Raven just wants to stay pretty close at this point. He finds it! He ends up getting a resummoning to the spirits. Oh my god, that was GH. Okay, that was ridiculously good Wisp play.
Spirit control is so crucial to Wisp's skill ceiling that when Valve reworked and simplified the Spirit's ability back in 2018 to make Wisp easier for the average player, the community revolted.
Some dumb motherfucker who works for Valve decided that it would be a good idea to completely remap how the hero works in terms of using its only damage spell, which is spirits.
Valve did end up reverting the change, although it took them over 2 years, and now the spirits function as they originally did. But even so, spirit movement is the tip of the iceberg when it comes to IO's complexity. You see, above all else, the thing that makes Wisp hard is living. Wisp is a hard hero to be alive on. You have very slow movement, 0 damage, next to no CC, and all in all, not a lot of agency. Your entire existence is predicated on having a good carry, and your survival is dependent on your teammates' ability and desire to help you.
He's on the high ground. He has a tether. Can it relocate? Has he timed it? He has. Takes them out. The shackles. Oh, look at that. Whew. That's a juicy one from X Nova, but the save from GH will at least get Miracle out of there. But what a back and forth game. The last play up top, we saw Liquid getting themselves back ahead, but now this play around the pit.
He's gonna save him. He's TPing to the shrine. They're shrining now.
They're gonna chase this though.
They can't.
Yeah, they have to be careful. Respawns are coming up.
In professional play, this isn't a problem, but in pubs, don't pick IO.
Yo. No, oh my god, no, not like this, dude, not like this. Not like this, man. Just kill the Lish. Okay, well, I'm dead.
Pretty much since this hero's inception, it's been regarded as outright unplayable in solo queue, which it basically is.
This is why so many people struggle with playing IO in pub games. The level of communication is typically much more interesting.
Cancel, блядь! Cancel! Cancel!
Playing Wisp will require constant communication and effective teamwork. It's just not a recipe that you'll find in pugs. And yet, Wisp players see the high skill ceiling, the potential that IO offers, and get excited. Because there is nothing in Dota more satisfying than taking teams apart with a floating orb.
There is the Nightmare TP in immediately coming from the Enchantress.
He does have a relocate.
He will not be able to get it off.
He may be able to get it off. But he's still dead.
Yeah,
he's still dead. He's still dead, but he does manage to make sure that Miracle at least is not on that half of the map with all these heroes chasing after the IO, so GH.
So what I thought Solo was actually going to do there was that he was going to... we're going to see the kill here. Oh, he didn't have Fiend Script. Oh, never mind. He used it already. Okay.
Oh.
Hello.
Solo with that Nightmare sort of cost the kill.
Why is he not waking up his teammate? Come on, man.
I mean, surely GH is still... He doesn't have a TP. And no, he's going to die. Is he actually walking out? He's walking out of that.
Oh, that hurts.
Right, that's it, Solo. We'll be taking away your Mercedes.
The thing that makes Wisp enticing to play is that while it doesn't actually have a lot of abilities, the ones it does have are game-breaking if used properly.
Yep, here it goes.
Here we go. Yeah,
Let's
we're
watch
into the game, boys.
Let's see.
Oh,
the back door.
Oh, look at it go. Backdoor protection needs a buff apparently.
EG's going to go for base 2.
Oh, no.
They're going
I
too
mean,
forward.
surely they can't outdo what Fnatic's doing. Look at this speed. Oh, maybe they can.
Envy alone. Envy's alone in there.
I mean, he's just finishing it. He's absolutely just for Misery's coming in. He's just died. He lays a tombstone for himself and a tombstone for EG.
Envy's killing it right through the back door.
They've done it. Fnatic.
No.
Oh,
200 HP. The Bennett came back up. They're healing it.
That's another tombstone.
And, okay, yeah, he's going to get it.
There we
He
go.
does get it. Oh my god.
My goodness.
What a game.
Fnatic.
Are you kidding me for a game 1?
Turning up with these strats that we've never seen, but the Morphling Io.
And it's because of this that Wisp isn't just a gimmicky pocket pick, it's the most important hero in the history of competitive Dota, and has been since basically the beginning.
You gotta be freaking kidding me, dude. Honestly, why do I even play this game? Dude, what's wrong? These people want to be rewarded for doing what they should be doing all the time. This guy literally just used his utility and thinks he's some kind of god. Wowee!
Maybe he's just used to being rewarded for stuff he's doing anyways.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, it is for me at least, because I have this.
What the heck is that?
It's my sick new Cash App card. And by using it for certain purchases, I get rewarded for stuff I'm gonna buy anyways. Isn't that awesome?
It's beautiful.
That's not all. When you use your Cash App card, you can get cash back and discounts on everyday purchases. So it's like someone's always got your back.
No kidding.
Yeah. It's great. It can even get you exclusive access to events and tour pre-sales. It's so easy to use, just like your utility.
Huh, the Cash App card really does go the extra mile, but can it get me better teammates?
Look, the Cash App card can do a lot, but it can't buy you friends.
Wisp's competitive rise began with Tiny. You see, way back in Dota All-Stars, people recognized that Wisp and the rocky raid boss that was Tiny was sort of a natural pairing. Tiny was durable, had scaling attack speed, and could literally toss spirit bombs onto unsuspecting foes. But it wasn't really until 2012, when Wisp was first added into Dota 2, that the pairing took over.
Well, like I said, they ran Tiny yesterday, and it worked quite well, believe it or not. Once Tiny gets up and Ags and he has a Wisp following around with Overcharge, he will kill not only heroes, but your base extremely fast.
Wisp could not only empower and preserve Tiny, but reload him in for a team fight at a moment's notice.
Bangs down the tower, pops the BKB, focusing down King J. He's gonna waveform out. We saw the Ghost Scepter popped on Tide, did not spin the Ravage, and here we go. Lanham and Mushi banging away. Lanham banging down an illusion. Mushi's hanging for the moment. There goes the health, and the Ravage catches everyone. Orange on the run right now. Ice about to drop.
And what's worse is that once the team fight was over, he could go right back to hitting towers.
Eholm showing how potent they are, and Tiny living large at bottom. Chunk. Watch that tower drop, Winter.
Of course, once the Tiny got really fed, it was over.
Taking a lot of damage. He's the focus. He's hexed. And the big boys back up. Daddy's home. Mushi shackled down, but yet manages to get away. However, the rest of Orange just can't stand and fight. 2-shot on the chin. Down goes the ranged rags. Lanham just too big.
Tiny Wisp quickly cemented itself as a go-to in professional play, where communication and coordination were par for the course. But while Tiny often needed Wisp to be effective, Wisp didn't need Tiny. In fact, people quickly realized that at that level, Wisp could be effective with almost anyone.
And it wouldn't be appropriate if we didn't have another Wisp.
Alliances.
Well, Wisp has 100% win rate
in the Grand Finals.
In Grand Finals, and Lions takes it. So by statistics, can we just go home?
It soon became apparent that Wisp was just a top-tier pick in general, and could tip the scales in even the craziest of series.
Alliance are doing it! They need a little more of those to fall! Thrown in jeopardy! There's a glyph! It's going to be their last stand!
Dandy's back. He's going to try to focus everybody, but there's so much stuff hitting on the throne. There's no more glyph available. Down to a half HP, a quarter HP. Alliance surrounding from all sides.
BKB, they want this round. They're going to do it.
They're going to do it.
The North.
Alliance wins. They win TI3.
Within no time, crafting Wisp tech became increasingly crucial in high-level Dota.
Or the Wisp is gonna be back, so...
Where'd he go? What? Oh, he got recalled!
As such, the first generation of truly cracked Wisp users emerged. From EGM to Miracle to the Big Daddy himself, N0tail. N0tail was one of the first truly great Wisp innovators. When he played for Fnatic, he and his carry, Era, were famous for plowing people by pairing Wisp with the likes of Chaos Knight and, of course, Tiny.
Your Squeamish don't watch this at all. Yeah, this is brutal. I think he hits Dendy, he kills him in one shot here, once he comes back.
But when he goes back, it's actually hilarious because the Vos actually gets Dendy killed here.
Look at the man down,
but first that one, and then he buys back, and then it's the mana style. It's the mana style which just turns on them.
He runs away, Mantas, it's like, thank you, I can punch Manta now, and kills.
N0tail was a certifiable Wisp artist.
They got N0tail. Same time as a replicate was made, and N0tail, well, he's got enough mana for an ultimate. What's he going to do? Pull the replicate back out? He's got an urn charge on him. Quick bottle charges. They need a little bit more. Sticky napalm. He does not want to use his ultimate to escape. The shield's over on Funnick. If Funnick takes a little bit more damage here, then it's good to go, but they're using the replicate to get N0tail away to safety. And Era will come back in again. They'll say hello to N0tail. Horst, he runs straight past him because all he wants is to lose a beam onto N0tail. And now, move up. Does he see him around the tree line? No! Horst backed up!
And despite switching to a carry role years later, N0tail never gave up on Wisp, finding ways to make IO work in increasingly incredible scenarios.
Oh, let's not forget, he's gonna toss him up! Here they go! Oh no! He put him on the cliffside, and then he comes back down again. It's not just for vision. Now they can basically go 3-3, man crush! Oh, this is just terrible! N0tail's gonna run out here. He's still got toss available. He'll throw the Ember Spirit up. This'll be first blood with a crush from Miracle. The charge coming in from Trixie, and they actually stop him. He doesn't have a bash. He will be able to still punch down N0tail. The double stun arriving from the Lion, but here they go again. Consume the Mango. They've committed heavily for this one. The blocks, but this is why. The tether back in again. Trixie wants to try and find the charge away, but the Lich is still able to attack and kill him off. It's 2 for 1, and Vilex is basically stuck, and all he can do is be an observer in what is a horrendous start for Stark.
Game over, man. Game over.
N0tail was so good that one time an untimely disconnect meant that he had to play both Tiny and Wisp at the same time in a professional match, and he still won.
They just got dumped on. 4 versus 5. Big Daddy N0tail. You gotta give it to him, man.
Bent over a barrel.
Crit, what are you even doing on this team, man? Your team just won without you. 4 versus 5.
Anyway, a pioneer though he was, N0tail was far from the only one to make a name for themselves on Wisp. And the reason for that is simple. In a sense, professional Dota revolved around Wisp. Not only did the hero support like no other, literally pumping health, mana, and move speed straight into their ally, but being able to teleport any allied hero anywhere on the map at a moment's notice was basically the best thing in Dota.
He's alone. The Wisp is so far away to try and save him. Oh boy.
Burning, gonna get hexed up. Will we?
Oh,
Can we get a relocate in? He's trying. He tethers in. Burning. Oh, just barely brought home. Survives with a sliver of hit points. Mamaya is going to end up paying for this.
Wisp broke Dota, both conceptually and, well, literally.
And that means a tier 2.
Wait, is this a bug? What?
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, that's weird.
Wait a minute.
What is that?
Wait a minute. Oh, he tethers in and then blinks out, and then the tether never reaches. So he actually has a 2k range tether. What the?
Wow.
It didn't matter what era you played in, what region you were from, or what playstyle you favored. If you were a professional Dota roster, you wanted a Wisp.
Solo jumping forward, he's got the BKB, he needs this one, goes for the black hole, only catching March, and now Febby is left to be able to get a potential relocate, but he needs to use it soon. The mech goes off, and they do manage to keep their BKB alive. March is going through hero after hero. Solo's just hoping to be able to get something. He does get one before he goes down. At the same time, the bristle in the back now cleaned up by Pasha, who's going to jump forward for another one. The buyback for the Queen of Pain seems to be working out, but a nice relocate save out from Febby. He held on to that one for a while, chose not to try and use it for the Bristleback. Seemed to be the right play in the end, saves the Razor instead.
But at the same time, what a fight by Vega. Able to instantly blow up the Lina before she's able to cast a single spell.
Don't tell me. Febby
Is he gonna get out of here? Oh no! The Glimmer Cape walk away and TP out Vega Squadron. We're stumped on that one.
And if your goal was to be a world-class support, you had to have a world-class Wisp.
Got an instant replay of that because it looked like it was all DC. They had 4 members in the pit pounding away at him, but somehow the IO spirit.
I want to switch a little bit to Wisp because you're a very good Wisp player. In 6.82, you have 70% win rate with him. Why is it that he's still so popular? I mean, hasn't gotten any changes since 6.79.
I'm not sure actually why he's still strong. He's been nerfed a couple of times. It's just like, I think this is the way you play it. Like, he's so strong at doing a lot of things. Like, doesn't really show the lineup what it's gonna do, because you can put him mid, you can put aggressive Trident, you can do anything with him. So I think he's a very flexible hero.
Because at the end of the day, there's virtually never a circumstance where setting up your teammates for otherwise impossible ganks, empowering them, or rescuing them from certain death is ever bad.
Jumping in his combo, the cogs are there, Miracle's low, now on the run, Scripted trying to man fight his way out, doesn't have mana for his ultimate, he pops the magical on, now he's got it, is he gonna use it? He's almost too low to matter, he'll decide to throw it out anyway. Now Kabu, surrounded by an army of Chaos Knight Illusions, but with this AoE they'll bring him low, now they mono leak him, they stun him up, they illuminate him, down he's gonna go, I think, he's surged, he's tethered, they're trying to bring him to safety, they can't quite do it, yes they can. He gets out, but Miracle's gonna fall. And when it's all said and done, I think first departure is going Roche after this, but maybe not. Miracle still on the run, eats battery salt, tethers away. Boy, he is a cheeky and obnoxious little bugger, but I still think he's dead. He's got a TP, maybe not. Where's the hook? Where's the cogs? He does get away. Miracle, Dota, ladies and gentlemen.
Even if your teammates are all but running it down, you can still find a way to make a play.
Another fight ready to kick off. Eyes forward with the jump. Gets the call immediately, and Ana jumps in, focuses down. Samael's out. RTG pops the shadow down. Looking for S4, flying the solo, go with a freezing field. It brings down the Legion Commander. RTG turns towards the CM. Did manage to get 2, but OG they found 3. The Maelstrom. Bam! Ana again with the triple kill. This Templar Assassin is out of control.
This is insane, and they're almost for sure going to get the IO. There's no safety nearby.
This man, I mean, Ana game 1, so much hate pushed his way. I think they set something off.
He got the TP thing.
Oh, did he time it?
He timed it.
As professional Dota progressed, so too did Wisp become increasingly central to any and all forms of truly high-level competition. Which is absurd, given it's a floating lens flare with 2 actual abilities. And that was by no means lost on the community, who thought it would be hilarious to send IO all the way to the grand finals of the 2016 Arcana vote, where it tragically lost to Juggernaut.
Who wins?
Okay.
Jug or Wisp? Which way is it going?
Oh, thank God! Oh. No, we had Jug up.
What? Go back! What?
What's happening?
Is it done?
What?
Hey,
Okay,
there we go. So, Juggernaut is the winner of the Arcana by 52-48.
Yes, death to the memes.
But Valve, in their infinite wisdom, decided to release one anyway, ingeniously turning Wisp into a companion cube from Portal. Which, though it may sound obvious, really encapsulates what Wisp meant to Dota. On the one hand, it's dictated the flow of the greatest matches the game has ever seen.
OG onto the final set of rags that LGD have left standing. Azana, he gets kicked back. He's separated from the team, but he has the double ganger. He's been ruptured. He needs help, and he needs it now. Jarek in with the 10 with the hand of God. Give it that double heal. The relocate as well. Jarek gets him out.
And yet it's also been the catalyst for some of its greatest memes.
Oh no, you wanna reload into the base?
No.
Memes?
Wisp is beloved for dozens of reasons, but perhaps the biggest one is because it can keep surprising us.
Ana, IO, no tail, alright.
What the hell?
Going into TI9, Ana had discovered a pocket strat where, if you built Helm of the Dominator into Argonim's Scepter on Wisp and took the level 15 talent that gave plus 75 damage per spirit, you hit a timing that let you become a mid-game hyper carry.
He gets rooted, so he can't even get on top of anyone. Sep just gets his BKB up. OG's just kiting him around everywhere. Ace has to run away. He just dies to the orb. It's too much. The Ana IO. Look at this. They're just going into there. They can't do anything. They're all just spraying. What can you do? Give someone a rampage? I don't think they can. They're going into the fountain. They're waiting for NIP to call GG, but they won't. And look at this, they go in. Ana with the triple kill, Ana with an ultra kill. There's a Sand King. Where is he? They know. The IO doesn't have ulti to come get him, though. It looks like they're just going to end the game here. And there's the GG's called.
Now, to be fair, Carry Wisp wasn't totally unprecedented. Over the years, people had experimented with running IO as a core, but usually it was a meme or a way to style on people. So when Ana started breaking it out in preparation for the International, people were genuinely stunned.
The most amazing thing was to take this theory and put it into reality. For TI8, it was the Phantom Lancer with Bloodthorn. For me, we talked about it, we theorized it. I think we had 1 scrim or 2 scrims where it happened. And then for TI9, we just theory crafted IO and it was like, this should work, right? Yeah, this should work, this and that, and really good with this and that, and yeah, what if, yeah. So we just talked about it, right? And then we made it happen.
But Ana didn't just run it once or twice. He played Carry Wisp in groups all the way through the playoff bracket, racking up an undefeated 5-0 record.
OG have come in deep, CCNC once again, just stunned up and controlled from the back line, trying to create more space. He'll be the first one to die here. Aurora is finally out, but for what avail? Nothing is really going here, and Thompson, he's the man that's going into the fountain once again, bathed in the glory of the Radiant. Thompson, he just does not give a crap. Ana will give all the life. This is just fountain farming. Gee, you got it. This is soul breaking. GG! Okay. GG! The message has been sent. You weren't home, but we smacked through the door and delivered it anyway. What is that?
Only by the grand finals did his opponent start taking it seriously. And by then, it was far too late.
Guys, 15 wins in a row, 48-8.
We are stand up, we are dead. Miracles, the new focus, the missile followed through. OG pushing Liquid back to the base. Mind control out of Bennett. Thompson with his diffuser blade, picking them apart. Roll forward for GH Percept, cuts him down from Chakram. Double kill, they're pushing on OG. Liquid getting forced back to the base as Liquid have nothing. They have nothing to offer, folks.
They're just giving, look at this, they're diving fountain in the TI finals. They want Kuroki in the fountain as well. They're gonna get him, they're chasing Miracle as well. Oh my God.
I can't believe this. I can't believe what we're seeing in this game for OG. You thought you saw it all in game 2, you thought you saw it all in game 3, and then GG is gone. OG are your 2-time TI champions. They've done it, folks.
And while some may choose to see Ana's cheese strat as just that, in reality, it's so much more. It's a testament to what makes IO, well, IO. A hero for whom anything is possible and whose only limit is you, the wielder.
It's a very weird thing to be playing with Jesse, one of the best, if not the best IO support I've ever seen. Being a huge IO lover myself, and now having Ana ask for IO, it is so bizarre, but I love it. I love it.
And while some fairly substantial changes over the past few years have brought IO back down to earth and rendered it weaker than ever before, even in professional play, that's okay, at least for now. Because Wisp has always been capable of making us rethink everything about Dota, and someday you can be sure it'll do it again.
Thanks for watching. If you want more content like this, hit the sub button and ring the notification bell. For unique, bite-sized videos you won't find anywhere else, hit us up on our Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.